February 2015. A heavily armed German police unit raids a suburban home near Leipzig. They're expecting to bust a sophisticated criminal network. Instead, they find a young man in his early 20s sitting in his childhood bedroom, surrounded by a mountain of drugs. This is the final chapter in one of the most mind-blowing stories in Europe's digital drug trade. The story of Maximilian Schmidt, better known online as Shiny Flakes.
Der Dealer, ein gerade mal 20 Jahre junger Mann, vertrieb diese Drogen übers
Neben
Internet.
Marihuana, LSD und Haschisch auch verschreibungspflichtige Medikamente.
Un traffico di droga senza eguali in Germania.
Einer der größten Drogenfunde, der je in Deutschland gemacht wurde.
This is A+ material, guys. Totally recommend it. Morons.
Here's Maximilian Schmidt on the set of Shiny Flakes, the teenage drug lord, the Netflix documentary. If you've seen the series How to Sell Drugs Online, this story will sound familiar. That's because this is the real-life case that inspired the show. December 2013. Max is 19. He lives with his mom and her boyfriend. He's quiet, introverted, and obsessed with computers. After dropping out of school, he does a short internship at an Italian restaurant. No real friends, no active social life. That's when he discovers Silk Road, a marketplace on the dark web where people buy drugs with Bitcoin. And from there, an idea starts to form. What if he created his own site? Simpler, faster, a real online store, but for drugs.
LSD, cocaine, and ecstasy are now just a click of a mouse away. A new website sells illegal drugs to anyone who is willing to pay. But as I-Team investigator Michael George uncovered, the people who run the site stand by what they're doing. And for now, business is booming.
Shiny Flakes is born. Max doesn't use drugs. He knows nothing about the scene. But online, he connects with a supplier known as Red Bull. Red Bull becomes his mentor, providing high-quality product and coaching him on how to pack, store, and ship everything. He even shares a list of trusted labs. With Red Bull's help, Max quickly scales up, running a tight, professional operation from his bedroom. The site looks like a typical e-commerce page. Clear layout, organized categories. Each product comes with a name, description, price, and user reviews. Customers can buy cocaine, MDMA, LSD, even prescription meds. Everything is fast and anonymous. Max handles it all himself, taking orders, packaging the goods, and personally dropping them off at anonymous pack stations around the city. In just a few months, business booms, from 10 orders a day to over 150 daily shipments. By mid-2014, Shiny Flakes is a well-oiled machine. The site isn't hidden on the dark web. It's open to everyone, no Tor browser required. Deliveries go out to the UK, Switzerland, Australia, even Colombia. On average, packages arrive in 6 days. Every detail is calculated. Stamps bought in cash, fake return addresses, constantly rotating drop-off locations. The Bitcoin payments are spread across multiple wallets, then laundered through various bank accounts. Max runs everything alone, and with remarkable precision. But by summer 2014, cracks start to show. Some packages go undelivered. Since they list fake senders, they end up at random homes. Concerned residents report them to police. All the parcels go through one logistics hub, Radefeld, near Leipzig. Authorities notice the suspicious volume and start investigating. Meanwhile, one customer receives a suspicious package. During a computer search, investigators find a link to Shiny Flakes. But the site is locked down tight. No easy way to trace the owner. December 2014. Orders skyrocket. Max is overwhelmed, working non-stop, sleeping only a few hours. Delays pile up. The website crashes regularly. Shipments get lost. Customers complain. Despite his meticulous setup, the whole operation is now too big for one person to manage. Max tries to spread out shipping locations, use more stamps, anything to slow the heat. But then, Red Bull gets arrested, caught mailing drugs destined for Leipzig. Police follow the trail, and eventually, it leads straight to Max. February 26, 2015. Max is exhausted, running on fumes. After picking up several packages, he heads home to pack orders. Suddenly, the silence is shattered. A drill cuts through the front door. Armed police storm the house. No guns, no gang. Just one kid in his childhood bedroom, surrounded by a ton of drugs. They seize more than a dozen burner phones. Shiny Flakes had been running for just 14 months. Investigators estimate Max processed over 14,000 orders, earning around 15,000 Bitcoin, worth about 4 million euros at the time. At first, Max is sentenced to 10 years, but he fully cooperates, and a psychiatric team deems him emotionally immature. He's tried as a juvenile. His sentence is reduced to 7 years in youth detention, with a 3 million euro fine. Police take over the site and post a warning to scare off other users. On Max's computer, they find an Excel file with personal data from over 14,000 customers. Thanks to that file, authorities identify and investigate more than 4,000 individuals. Max continues to cooperate, testifies, and his sentence is reduced again, 4 years and 7 months. The 4 million euros in Bitcoin were divided across 12 wallets. Authorities were only able to recover a portion, around 350,000 euros. Max claimed to have lost the rest due to a hacker attack, on which he chose not to provide further details. In June 2019, Max was on parole. He had a relationship, a group of friends, and a job at a car dealership. It seemed like he had turned the page. But in March 2021, police suspected him of being involved in a new online drug-selling platform called Candy Love, similar to Shiny Flakes. Investigations revealed that Max had likely started working on the site while still under supervised release, this time not alone. In May 2023, he was sentenced to 4 years and 6 months in prison.
Mit selbstbewusstem Lächeln betritt der Angeklagte den Gerichtssaal in Leipzig. Der 28-Jährige scheint das Blitzlichtgewitter zu genießen. Neu ist es nicht für ihn. Bereits zum 2. Mal steht er wegen Drogenhandels vor Gericht. Dieses Mal soll er gemeinsam mit 4 Komplizen einen Drogenshop im Internet aufgebaut haben.
But in November 2024, the federal court overturned the sentence, ordering a new trial. As of now, Max remains free, awaiting a new hearing. The story of Shiny Flakes shows how a single individual, equipped with digital skills and an obsession with organization, can build a criminal network capable of evading authorities for over a year. But it also shows that, in the end, no plan is truly foolproof. Today, Max is still free. Whether this will really be the end of the story remains to be seen. If this story intrigued you, leave a like, share the video, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the next investigations. Thanks for watching.